play some baseball? We're too good for you. Oh yeah? You don't even have big league chew.
Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom.
Is yours. And now we'll have our prayer at the mound. All teams assemble at the mound for the opening prayer, please. Good afternoon, once again, everyone. Welcome to Lexington for the Pool 5 game of the 2025 Diamond Youth World Series. We thank you again for your attendance and sincerely hope that you enjoy your visit here. At this time, we'll have our player and coach introduction. Please line up on the first and third base line as I call your name. First, our visiting team, Alabama. Number 1, playing shortstop, Grant Colvin. Number 7, playing second base, John Ferrier. Number 2, starting at first, Landon Palmer. Number 23, starting catcher, Mason Crowder. Number 25 and starting pitcher, William App. Number 5 and starting right field, Phelps Reed. Number 9 and starting at center field, Walter D. Number 4 and starting at third, Will Rudder. Number 10 and starting at the EH, Greer Murphy. Number 8 starting in left, Jeb Bargenier. Number 24 and starting EH, Charlie Ware. And number 17 starting in EH, Cruz Owen. Managers for the Alabama Alabama team, Robbie App, with assistants Coleman Ferrier and Jonathan Bargenier. And starting for our home team today, Texas, number 1.
Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. You've got game pool number 5 here in the DYB World Series. We're in Division 1. We are in the O-Zone. These are the 12, 11, occasionally a 10-year-old. We've got the big kids here in DYB Diamond Youth Baseball. Once upon a time, Dixie Youth Baseball. DYB is celebrating 70 years. That's that graphic in your top right corner. And we have got, again, game number 5, pool 5. This is Florida and North Carolina. This is going to be a fun one. It's going to be a good ball game. I am Bill Smith calling the action here. 5th game of the tournament right here. Pair of very, very talented teams that have had a couple of really dynamite seasons. That's probably a cliche when you talk about any of these teams today because this is a World Series. We got a group of teams that are representing 11 states, 11 state champions. We've got a bunch of 12 teams total here, so a lot of successful teams that have made their way to this DYB World Series. But we got a fun one right here. Team out of Okeechobee, Florida, and a team representing West Chatham in Chatham County, North Carolina. And a bunch of really, really talented ball players and some really nice coaching staff, some really nice families. I've had the opportunity to talk to families and coaches from both of these two teams over the course of the last day or so. Got to know some folks, and we are underway. First pitch delivered for a strike. Your starting pitcher out there for North Carolina. Second pitch on the way, bounces one in. Caden Nicodemus. Caden Nicodemus getting the starter. Leadoff hitter in there for Florida, the starting center fielder. He takes a strike right there. McCrae Williams. Fouls one off. McCrae Williams here. A 1-2 count to McCrae Williams. Pitch from Nicodemus on the way. Bouncer to second base. This is going to get handled by the North Carolina second baseman coming out of that left-handed position like that. Witten Burton makes the play. One down here. Top one. Florida, your team pass starting lineup. McCrae Williams. This will be Caleb Crawford, the catcher. Giovanni Hernandez, Easton Story. Tate Matthews, Lane Richards, Keaton Lawrence. Get a new weapon, Kaysen Story, Talon Flores, Levi Rodriguez, Gunnar Ruiz, and Pecos Clemens. There is your lineup for Florida. As the pitch from North Carolina's Caden Nicodemus flies up high. Crawford, the catcher, will do the duties today in some very, very, very hot weather. Conversation happening there. Caleb Crawford right here. One of the many young men from this team out of Okeechobee. Loves competing in baseball. Love that as an answer. Pitch delivered high from Nicodemus. Pitch on the way. Outside, works this to 3-1 and a hitter's count to Caleb Crawford. Pitch on the way. In there for a strike. Full count now to Caleb Crawford, the two-hitter. And he swings through strike 3. That was a quality at-bat. Nice pitching matchup. So Giovanni Hernandez will step in. Pitch, oh, pitch was on the way. Nicodemus, a little bit of a slip. Now the pitch is on the way for real, and it's delivered down low for ball 1. These are two very proud communities. And I heard similar senses of these are just small towns, small communities, kids that have gone on to big things and have, through their season, beaten bigger communities and shown their worth. Swung through with a strike, both in Okeechobee, Florida, and over in Chatham County, North Carolina. Folks representing Bear Creek and Coal Ridge, West Chatham. Pitch swung on and missed. Nicodemus dealing early in this one. 2-2 count. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nicodemus with a pair of Ks. Gets a grounder early, and nothing going for Florida in the first. North Carolina with a clean half inning, and they will come to bat here in the bottom of the first. And you will watch that when you come back and watch here, the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com.
Back for Game 5, Pool 5 here, Division 1 of the O-Zone in the DYB 2025 World Series. I am Bill Smith calling the action here from Lexington, South Carolina. We got Florida and North Carolina heading to the bottom of the first. North Carolina coming to bat. This Florida team out of Okeechobee, Florida, go down in order in the first, but it's two talented teams here. We got a lot of ball left. Fun little color matchup here, the purple and gold of this Florida team. Royal blue and white, little Florida accent there. That's starting to throw me. There's a Florida Gators look to this North Carolina team that threw me a little bit here, but we will press on, folks, I promise you. So Keaton Lawrence will deliver his second pitch of the afternoon. Fouled back. Good cut there from your leadoff hitter for North Carolina, Camden Cox. Camden Cox, known as Nini. This is a sixth grader, a young man here out of Coal Ridge, North Carolina. Pitch on the way, another foul. He has worked the count to 1-2. Talked with a number of families on the way into this one. A lot of great stories from both sides. Camden Cox, even count. Pitch on the way, fouled back once again. Talking with the families surrounding this North Carolina squad, I asked kind of what made this team as successful as they are, and I was told by more than one person in different conversations that this team just has a little bit of everything. They can run the bases, they can hit, and when they hit, they start to hit. That is a quote. And then between the coaches and some of the parents I was chatting with this morning, that this whole crew is just as excited as can be to be here. This is a group that has played together for a long time. The full count pitch is through, strike 3. Nice delivery from Lawrence. Cox goes down swinging. But this North Carolina team, they have been together for a long time. Coach Matthew Cox talking about how, quote, the vast majority of this team has been together since T-ball. And a whole bunch of these kids age out of this ozone level. So the next level of baseball, the next baseball page in their story, swung on and missed from Nicodemus. Pitcher-to-pitcher action going on here. The next page of the North Carolina lineup's story will be in different places and perhaps not as this same group. So they're excited to be here as a team at this level, competing for a World Series championship. Lawrence delivers. Absolutely love the pull into the strike zone there, the attempted frame from Crawford on a ball that was easily 18 inches off the plate. Well done, sir. Lawrence delivers. This is driven into center field. This is kind of lazily going to settle in. A little bit more of a reach there than I thought off the bat. That ball took off, but McCrae Williams pulls that down, and Nicodemus is retired. 2 down here in a scoreless first. Wyatt Cluis will step in, doing the center field duties today. His answer on a question that we asked for a lot of these kids, his favorite baseball memory, as he takes a curveball for strike 1. I'm quoting this. This is what's written here. Today, getting to play in the World Series. Good man. Like that a lot. Today is the best memory. I like that as a life perspective. Bouncing ball. Used this phrase before. Anybody watching the early game. This distance is 46 feet. That was a good old-fashioned 44.5 footer. So Cluis will step back in with a 1-1 count. Lawrence tries to spin another curveball in there. That one's high. 2-1 to the lefty hitting Wyatt Cluis, the 8th grader out of North Carolina. Pitch on the way. There's a grounder to second. Off the glove and into right field. This is going to be a error. Cluis will reach on the E4. Caston Story not quite making that play. That ball had some spin on it. That was not an easy one. Jace Fields will step in. Catcher Caleb Crawford asking for a little moment here to adjust his gear. Fun fact and shout out to the Crawford family. Boston Red Sox pitcher Cutter Crawford, hometown of Okeechobee, Florida. Catcher Caleb Crawford is his little cousin, so shout out to the Crawfords here in attendance and all at home. He's going to get a chance to throw a runner out. Stolen base, though, one hop throw doesn't get Wyatt Cluis. So the Crawford family enjoying this one as cousin Caleb there behind the plate. And the entirety of this team from Florida here playing in the DYB World Series. Pitch on the way, slow curve from Lawrence. Doesn't find the zone. Jace Fields hitting his first home run, a memory that he enjoys. He's a tall kid who can probably hit some. Now the runner's going to go away. And that turned into sort of a clunky exchange. This ball gets all the way into left field. Some contact at third, and a run will score. Cluis broke for third. Lawrence disengaged, but sort of hesitated on his throw and then threw it away. That whole thing was just a little unnerving for everybody. So Cluis technically scores on the error on the throw after the stolen base. And now a lace shot into right field doesn't drop fair. Fields looking to restart his team. Base is empty now for Keaton Lawrence, who will work with 2 outs and 2 strikes on his hitter, nobody on. Here's that last play. Just gets that throw up and over. Some contact at third as the slide came in. Again, Lawrence saw what was happening and disengaged and delayed on his throw. Here's a line shot into left field. It's going to go down for a base hit. Fields reaches. So Trey Carmack will step in, starting third baseman today. T-Mac, as he is known amongst his crew.
Now stepping up to the plate, number 25, William F.
So this is again, a team that has played a lot of years together since they were 6, 7, 8 years old. Fouled back for strike 1. Talking with parents this morning. Chatted with the families of Wyatt Cluis and Austin Davis and Maddox Cox. These are families that have been around each other, traveling, just going to the ballpark for quite a while. You feel that from both of these two teams, talking to parents on both sides as the ball gets sort of lobbed into left field. It's going to fall in and get around the left fielder. Coming around third is Fields. He's going to go all the way to the plate. This throw is going to get cut at the mound. Carmack's going to end up with a double on that one. So Carmack just sort of loops one into left field, takes a strange hop around the Florida left fielder, gets all the way to the fence. This one goes to the fence on the pitch. First pitch in there to Austin Davis, awry. He's going to put the runner on third. Easton Story saw a ball sort of bounce kind of wonkily, if that's even a word. So here's Keaton Lawrence trying to work out of a little more danger. The runner on third, already down 2-0. Lawrence looks at the runner, delivers to the plate, and here's a grounder to short. Backhand pick, couple extra steps there, and the throw comes across, and he is out. What a pick at first base. Talon Flores makes a nice play over there. Richard sort of took an extra step to deliver the ball, made that play a little bit closer. But a real nice play ends the first and ends the threat. But North Carolina does come away with a 2-0 lead. We're through one. It's 2-0. North Carolina, come watch the second here. You are watching the DYB World Series. Coming back in for the second inning here, Ethan Story will lead things off for Florida. Your starting left fielder today, he's going to face Caden Nicodemus, who delivers A pitch down low, ball 1. So we're in the second here, 2-0 your score, North Carolina on top. They played a couple of runs in that bottom of the first. Nicodemus very sharp in that first inning. Swung on and missed from Story. Strike 1 evens the count. Here's the pitch. Up high, way up high. Delivers and swung through from Easton Story. Evens the count at 2-2. Easton Story, this is the Big Buck Slayer, as he is affectionately known. Man loves Ken Griffey Jr. as his favorite player. I love that answer. Sees a ball up high. Lefty swing like his hero. Helmet with his hero's one-time Mariner colors. Everything's coming together here. And a ball outside. Story with that inauspicious leadoff walk. So Tate Matthews will step in here. Tate Matthews steps in, looking down. Tate Matthews, favorite player, Pete Alonso. Favorite thing about baseball, being with his team and, quote, eating chicken nuggets at team dinners. Love it, young man. Pitch coming. Nicodemus is going to go to first. Safe over there. Good check of the runner, Story. Story not fooled by that lefty move. Nicodemus again looks in. Lifts, kicks, fires. Swung on and missed from Matthews for strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery on its way. Ooh, inside edge taken for a strike. Tate Matthews not in agreement, but a nice pitch and a nice frame down there from catcher Camden Cox. Pitch on the way, outside. Cox takes a look down at first. Doesn't sling it down there. Story drawing some attention, but waiting there. Story with a comfortable lead, nothing nuts. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed, strike 3. Matthews goes down swinging. Lane Richards steps in there. And Richards a big Bobby Witt Jr. fan. I am too, young man. I am an Atlanta Braves fan, but I love watching Bobby Witt, and fan of his, lines went into left field, flied out, and a out at first. I stand corrected. I'm seeing the official signal the out in left field.
Stepping up next is Casey Lawrence, number 13.
So Richards flies to right, I should say. First pitch from Lawrence. There's Nicodemus looking at his runner. Pitcher to pitcher, pitch on the way. Up high. Nicodemus looks in, signals all around. Cox ready. Delivery swung on and missed. Strike one. Lawrence, or Bubba, as he's known down there, working 2-1 here. Throw down to first. Handled, but no go down there. So Lawrence, the Florida pitcher, looks at a 3-1, sees it down low, works a walk. And now Florida with a pair of runners here and 2 outs. The top half of the second inning.
Your pitch count is at 32. We welcome number 19, Caston Story, the second baseman.
So here's Caston Story, the second baseman. Caston Story, or that is what this says, Loverboy. Go get him, young man. Ball inside for ball one. This is a 5th grader, one of the younger members of this team. Favorite thing about baseball, this is the perfect line I've seen a lot of perfect lines today, so this just fits in there. Runner moving, throw down to third, tag put on, and he's out. Easton Story put out, caught stealing, 2-5. Caston will return to bat next inning. And we'll finish that anecdote on Caston next inning. Right now, we are in the middle of the second, and North Carolina leads 2-0. Come back with us here in the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Back at Game 5 of the DYB World Series. This is Division I of the O-Zone. This is Bill Smith sitting high atop the press box. Got a fun one brewing here. Bottom of the second, North Carolina leads Florida 2-0. Pair of first inning runs from North Carolina. Right now the difference, they are coming to bat. We're going to see second inning of work out of Keaton Lawrence. Maddox Cox will start things up here for the North Carolina team. Maddox Cox, not a Braves fan, as I asked this morning, wondering if he was named after Greg Maddox. Different spelling. And Maddox Cox is hit for the record, a big-time Yankees and Aaron Judge fan. So somewhere that guy would be real proud of this kid. 0-1 to Cox here as Lawrence gets his sign into his delivery and the pitch. Banged out into right field. Yes, he is proud, Aaron Judge is, of Maddox Cox, who singles here. So Maddox Cox singles to lead off the second inning for this North Carolina team. Burton, the starting second baseman of the day. Quick throw over. Lawrence with a nice snap throw over there. Both of these. There's a bouncing ball towards second. Florida's going to get the out at first. Play was made, out is recorded at 1. Play was made over from second base. Levi Rodriguez getting that one.
Now batting, number 3, Cohen Brown.
So stepping away, bouncing back on the pitch. Lawrence with a nice little shimmy to look the runner back as he was delivering the ball. Cox back into one as a foul ball gets sent off the barrel of Paxton Williams. Williams and his previous batting order teammate Burton, both fans of Shohei Ohtani. He's a good guy to be a fan of. Curveball spins over Williams' head. This is going to spin to the backstop and put Cox on third. So Paxton Williams, starting left fielder today. Looks, delivery. Another curveball up and over his head. Lawrence not quite finding the handle on that breaking pitch. Pitch on the way, fouled back. So after two very high breaking pitches, a fastball gets sent to the backstop.
Now batting, center fielder, 24, Bo Hernandez.
Williams has himself a 2-2 count. Keaton Lawrence looking to deal here. He's working with one out and he sees a runner on third. Takes a look at him. Florida pitcher kicks and fires. Gets an outside strike, swinging strike. Tag is applied. The runner does not come home. So Williams down on strikes. Parsons will come to the plate now with 2 outs. So Tom Parsons will step in. He of Seagrove, North Carolina. Pitch on the way, fouled back, strike one. Nice bouncing catch right there. That was slick, I'm not gonna lie. Caleb Crawford doing his thing back there. Lawrence. Another breaking pitch that's just a little high. A little more control on that one than the two we saw before hit the fence. Checks his runner. Foot down. Ball on the way. There's a nice looking breaking ball. Parsons swings over the top of it. 1-2 count.
And at the end of one, Alabama leads by a score of 3-0.
Pitch on the way. Another breaking pitch. This one inside. Crawford trying to frame that one. Ball does get to the screen. This time he is going to try to take the plate, and he's safe under the tag. Maddox Cox gets to the plate and slides under the tag from Crawford. Crawford looking stunned, looking into his dugout as well. So Maddox Cox scores the run. Parsons here now with a 3-2 count, 2 outs. Fouls one back. This is turning into a long at-bat. Lawrence is working here. That run scoring on the pass ball, making this one 3-0. Another foul ball. Pitch on the way, another foul. Just got a note that the pitch count for Lawrence is up close to 40. And on that pitch, with a long at-bat and a deep pitch count, Coach Story is going to go to the bench and bring in a new pitcher. And as we get our new pitcher, we'll take the shortest of breaks. Stay with us and come back and watch more DYB World Series.
Do you want to play some baseball? What's it good for you? Oh yeah? You don't even have big league chew. Yeah!
By any means necessary, everything I'm doing is legendary. Step in my office cause I'm a boss, not a secretary. Second to none, I am primary, not secondary. Give me the throne, I'm crown taking, I'm about to make the boom, yeah, I make it boom. I'm coming with it, you feel it, I make it boom, boom.
Back in the field, pitch on the way from Flores, and it's down for ball 4. So now we've got a runner on first.
Stepping up to bat, number 21, he is Cullen King.
Stepping up to the plate, number 17, Cruz Owens.
Cullen King, now your hitter. Swings through that one on the delivery from the new pitcher, 00, Talon Flores. So Lawrence's pitch count was getting up there, and in the middle of an at-bat, well, not even the middle, the back end of an at-bat, a 3-2 count. Pop up, left side. This is going to get handled routinely. Put away down there by the third baseman, Tate Matthews. And that's the end of 2 full innings of play. We're going to head to the third, 3-0 North Carolina, and you should come back and watch more of the DYB World Series.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat, and even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back at the 5th game of the D1 in the O-Zone, the DYB World Series 2025 version here from Lexington, South Carolina. We got North Carolina and Florida right here in that 5th game. Bill Smith up here in the press box calling this one 3-0 after 2 full. Top 3 coming right here. Pitcher now in there for North Carolina. Pitching change, doing the hurling right now. We've got Trey Carmack, and he has gone 0-2 quickly on Caston Story. Ball down. This is going to bounce in there. So Story wanted to finish this one here. Caston Story, his favorite thing about baseball is his dad being his coach. That is a fantastic, fantastic answer. And something he's got as his favorite memory, playing on the same team with his cousin, Easton Story. The 2 Story fellas on this squad, cousins, both good little ball players. And Caston Story, he started this one 0-2, has worked a full count here. So Trey Carmack peeks, looks, fires, strike 3.
Number 2, Landon Palmer.
So Carmack gets the first man he sees down on strikes. And coming in here for Florida, Talon Flores will step in. Talon Flores right now doing the pitching for Florida. So we got a little pitcher battle here into his windup. Carmack delivers strike 1. This North Carolina team. Flores pops one into left and handled by the left fielder for the out. Little grab of the heart. Nice little motion out there in left field. So 2 down here for Levi Rodriguez. Strike 1 to Rodriguez.
Now batting, catcher number 23, Mason Crowder.
Ball down. So Rodriguez here. Coming to the World Series, one of his favorite memories, and all of the pin trading that the fellows get to do. Good memory, good keepsakes for these kids as they come to this great event. 2-1 on the hitter right now. Ball outside. Rodriguez has worked the count to 3-1. Bounces one up the middle and all the way through. Base hit. That will go in the books as a single. Good piece of hitting for Rodriguez. Carmack will see this one in as Gunnar Ruiz steps in.
Texas pitcher is at 37 pitches.
Very, very excited about winning the state title, as all of these kids are. That goes in as his favorite baseball memory. See the hot pink gloves flinging around. There is a rainbow of colors. The bat, the gloves, the helmet, the shirt. There's a lot going on. There's a good look. Flores. Ruiz, I should say. Sorry, young man. Ruiz right there. seeing all that in. 2-1 the count. Pitch on away. Ruiz gets under one, pops this up towards short. Play is made, out is recorded. And nothing going in the third for Florida. We got a tight one, but a 3-0 score. North Carolina leads, and we are going to head to the bottom of the third. Stay with us. You're watching the DYB World Series.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Back in the 5th game. This is Division I in the O-Zone, the DYB World Series. Coming to you from Lexington, South Carolina. 3-0 your score. We head to the bottom of the third. North Carolina coming to bat. North Carolina with a 3-0 lead here over Florida. Still doing the pitching, Talon Flores. Stepping up to lead off the inning, the leadoff hitter, Camden Cox. Went down swinging in the first. Comes up there with his team up 3-0. This North Carolina team, Camden Cox, Coach Matthew Cox, who's actually a member of the last North Carolina state title team. Let me rephrase that. The last West Chatham team out of North Carolina that won a state title. He was a part of that. And Coach Cox has been with this group, much like these kids growing up together. He's been their coach for a number of years. Watching his own kid grow up with this team, and as they play the years together. One and one here on the leadoff hitter, Camden Cox. Doing the catching duties today on this really hot day. Swings, lines one into center field. This is going to drop in for a base hit.
Up next to the plate for North Carolina is number 14. His name is Caden Nicodemus.
So Cox reaches, loves being with his team, and he's out there now representing his team on first base as Nicodemus steps in. Cox is on his way to second. He's going to get there without a throw, and this ball gets to the backstop. See a little bit of frustration from Flores.
Now batting your second baseman, number 10.
He and Crawford maybe a little mixed up there. So Cox down on 2. Nicodemus with a 1-0 count against Flores. Cox dances away from second, bouncing. Flores looks him back. Nicodemus flew to center field in the first inning. Sees a pitch outside. Crawford again with one of those framing a pitch that's clearly off the plate. Love the tenacity with that one. Florida middle infield not ignoring Cox. Neither is Flores.
Now batting your left fielder, number 27, Chris Jones.
Caden Nicodemus steps in. 2-0. He's got a hitter's count here as Flores looks in. Comes set, checks his runner. Cox with a nice lead. Nicodemus loses that one high. So 3-0 Flores loses that one high to Nicodemus. I'll get it straight, folks, I promise you. Flores looks his runner back and misses wide. Ball 4. 4 pitches. Puts Nicodemus on first. Wyatt Cluis now the hitter. He will come up. Reached on an error in the first inning and ended up coming around to score the first run of the game. This young man, Cluis, scoring the first run of the game. Back in the first inning, North Carolina's extended this out to a 3-0 lead. Flores looks in. And a throw back to second. They're not letting Cox dance around by himself out there. Again, the middle infield, and Flores, the pitcher, doing everything they can to make sure they know they're there. Cluis here, a Freddie Freeman fan. One-0 count. Pitch on the way, breaking ball up high and away. So Flores has worked this to 2-0 against Cluis. So Flores looks in, kicks, fires. Fastball down low, big lead, secondary lead from Cox out there. So Flores gets his sign. Crawford ready behind the plate. Flores looks at his runner. Fastball outside. And now another walk. Bases are loaded, and this is going to bring Coach Story out of the dugout. Coach Story on his way. Something that he was very proud to tell me, that this team, much like this North Carolina team, I heard it from both coaches and fan bases, just the small town pride, both of these small communities with this small group of kids to put a baseball team together, and these are two very talented squads. But something that Coach Story mentioned is this team it's a small group from a small town, but there is no quit. And he used that phrase a couple times from this squad. So that 3-0 score and these bases loaded here with no outs in the third. There is no quit from Florida here, as they do make the pitching change. And the pitching change coming in for Florida now will be number 99, Lane Richards. Flores gives way to him.
And at the end of 2, Alabama leads by a score of 4-0.
During this pitching change, I want to shout out our title sponsor, doing some good stuff for us. That would be Big League Chew. They have always been about bringing fun to the ballpark. Diamond Youth Baseball is a perfect fit for Big League Chew. These World Series events represent the best of youth sports. Big League Chew is proud to be a part of the excitement, the energy, and the lifelong memories being made on and off the field. Good luck from Big League Chew to all the teams participating in this year's World Series events. And there are a number of World Series events. You've got games in 3 levels. We're bringing you all the action in the O-Zone, but you've got 3 levels competing both here, AAA Majors O-Zone, both here for Division I, the Lexington Sports Complex, and in Division II over at the Midland Sports Complex, about 20 minutes from here in West Columbia. So a lot of great DYB action going on over the next few days. This is just the beginning day. This takes us all the way into the middle of next week. Here with DYB, Diamond Youth Baseball, once upon a time, Dixie Youth Baseball. But some great action here in this World Series. You've got state championship teams from 11 different states. You've got your local representation. You got a lot of proud communities here represented. We hope the proud communities at home watching along are having a good time, and we thank you for tuning in. as Richards is going to deliver his first pitch. This is fouled back on a big cut. That was a all-business swing from Jace Fields. Jace Fields now 0-1. Singled and scored in the first inning. Pitches outside, takes one away for ball one. Jace Fields, favorite player, Atlanta Brave third baseman Austin Riley. You're a humble announcer, a big Braves fan. Like watching that guy play baseball. That's a fun guy to watch. Now a throw into second, getting a look at that runner up there. That's Nicodemus. So Richards and Flores before him, not ignoring these runners, keeping them in mind, but also maybe getting a little distracted there. Here's the pitch. In there for a high strike, but catches part of the zone. And Fields now sees it move to 1-2. Richards' delivery. Down low, just missing. So bases loaded, nobody out. Jace Fields from Bear Creek, North Carolina steps in, stands in there. Pitch on the way, curveball up high. So 3-2 your count. Full count, bases loaded. Richards fires up high, and he's going to walk one run in. So give Fields an RBI on that one. Moves each of the runners 70 feet farther around the horn. Trey Carmack stepping in. T-Mac. The gloveless look. Said that a couple times today. I'm a huge fan of that one. And he's a huge fan, this young man, of Pete Crow Armstrong. PCA is a fun ball player. And this gets driven up over the shortstop. This is going to fall in a gap in between the left fielder and the center fielder. Throw is going to come into third. They will get the out there. Runners hesitated on that ball in the air. So Carmack reaches first, does get the single. The throw into third puts Cluis out 7-5. But Nicodemus scores, extending it to 5-0. Carmack's single drives in a run, and now Austin Davis will stand in there. First and second, one down. Richard steps off to take a look at second base. And now a wild pitch will move everybody up 70 feet. Richards wants time, wants to have a conversation with his catcher. Want to again give a shout out to the Crawford family watching, but a shout out to Cutter Crawford's cousin Caleb out there catching on a 90-degree day. A lot of respect for that young man. It's breezy if you see those flags out there in some of our shots. There is a breeze, but it is hot. Ball up high to Davis. Moves the count to 2-0. Davis looking to add here, do some more damage. 2 runners in scoring position, takes a strike. Fields dances from third. Carmack steps away from second. Richards looks in. Off the plate, 3-1. And now poked over to second base. This is going to get a run in. But the 4-3 putout will go as the second out of the inning. That ball was hit real sharp, but handled by Caston Story. So Maddox Cox will step in, 2 down. Jace Fields scores on that last one. 6-0 now your score. Cox swings at the first pitch and fouls this one back out of play. Cox led off the second inning with a single and ended up scoring on a pass ball. Swings over the top of that one. So 0-2 to Cox, 2 down here. Bottom of the third and a 6-0 lead for North Carolina. Breaking ball kind of got lost a little up and in. Carmack dances away from third. Gets his lead. Richards looks in, knee up, foot down, strike call, that ends the inning. Cox goes down looking, but a little bit more damage. 3 runs from this North Carolina team extends the lead to 6-0. We are through 3 full. We're going to come back here for the 4th inning, and you are going to watch that here and catch the DYB World Series.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Back here for the 4th inning, DYB World Series. This is Division I in the Ozone. This is Game 5 of the tournament, Florida and North Carolina. Welcome back to Lexington. Peyton Clemens is going to lead off this one here for Florida. They find themselves in a 6-0 hole, but no quit in this team. These are young fellas that certainly have a lot of passion for this game. I talked about this in the last game. There is a frenetic change between games in a tournament like this where teams are leaving dugouts and fans are leaving stands and people are coming in after them. Here's a bouncing ball out to the pitcher. And a delivery maybe a little low from Carmack, but he gets it there and the out is recorded. Clemens down 1-3. And in that frenetic exchange of personnel, dugouts and fans and such, there's a lot of nervous energy. But there was none in the dugout from any of the teams that I've interacted with today. Both this Florida team, this North Carolina team, a lot of smiles, a lot of laughs, a lot of looseness, coming ready to play. Showing it here in this one. Swing and a miss from the leadoff hitter, McCray Williams. Williams grounded to second in the 1st inning. Williams looks at one, Big Money, as his friends and family know him. Big fan of my own current favorite player, Ronald Acuna Jr. Got some Braves fans out there I can maybe empathize with. Maybe we could all cry it out together in their poor season. Swinging strike there, 1-2 to Williams. Pitch on the way, foul tip, hits the dirt. Williams stays alive. Pitch on the way. Foul laced off the backstop. Something that Williams talks about in his notes here. And this is a young man who plays center field and must love it. Something that one of his favorite things about baseball is tracking fly balls. This is a wonderful sentiment from an outfielder. Pitch on the way inside. Williams, the 7th grader out of Okeechobee, Florida. Ball down, fills up the count, no more room. Pitch on the way, down for a ball. And Williams gets the always controversial leadoff walk.
Current pitch count for Alabama, 35.
Stepping up to the plate.
So Cormack walks the lead hitter.
Crawford.
Now batting, number 53, Ty Watson.
Cormack, the 8th grader from Ramseur, North Carolina. Taking on Crawford. On his way down to second, stolen base attempt, and he's in. Sliding in was Cox head first. Or Williams, I should say, correction. Throw was a little errant, but gets there. So 1-0 to Crawford. Pitch outside. Crawford gets this to 2-0 as Williams will now dance away from second base. Second runner to reach scoring position for this Florida team. But nobody out here in the 4th. They're hoping to cash in. Popped up from Crawford. And reaching and securing that one, the 3rd baseman, currently Nicodemus. He puts that one down.
Now batting Florida, number 15, Giovanni Hernandez.
Giovanni Hernandez steps in. Finds that outside edge. That's a nice pitch from Cormack. Those unaccustomed to seeing left fielders on the infield right now. North Carolina coming at you with a lefty 3rd baseman and a lefty 2nd baseman. Nicodemus over at 3rd, and Burton still holding it down at 2nd base. Hernandez, pitch on the way, swings through it, strike 3, ends the inning. So Florida gets a runner to 2nd base, but no damage that inning. If you are North Carolina, you are happy with that 6-0 lead. If you are Florida, this one's not over. And if you're watching at home, this one's not over. Come back and watch the DYB World Series.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Great coach. We need you.
Our kids need you. Motivate them.
Challenge them.
Inspire them.
Pay attention and know the facts.
Every injured youth is a loss.
So let this be our goal.
Our collaborative goal. Our unified goal.
Our name is our mission. Coach safely. It's the mission.
It's the purpose.
Bottom of the fourth about to come your way here in the DYB World Series. This is D1 of the O-Zone. North Carolina, the state champs. Florida, the state champs, both from DYB. This is game 5 of the World Series, and we are in the fourth. 6-0 your score. North Carolina leading this one. These are two good-looking ball clubs. North Carolina doing most of the damage here so far in this one. Bottom 4 about to come your way. Elaine Richards still the pitcher of record, I should say. Both these teams, through direct conversation, just kind of the way I interacted with the people around them, just real community feel surrounding this team. I was talking with the Florida families as they were getting me some information to chat about and just get some stuff up on their players. And this morning, some conversations I was having with the North Carolina families. There's something I heard that I really enjoyed. One of the fathers of the guys out there. It's a small community, and this ball club is something that helps to bring these people together. And when you go to the ball field, when you go to the community, when you go to the ball field, the whole community is there. It's a small enough town that's just one of the big events there. These are all the same people that you work with, go to church with, interact with. So it's a real community feel, especially with this pair of teams here, this Florida team, and then obviously my anecdote there from this North Carolina team, and both teams really proud of that. As Burton swings through that last one, working the count to 1-1. Burton's favorite memory, like a lot of the kids we've interacted with today and into this tournament here, is winning the 2025 state tournament. You know, for a lot of kids playing in a World Series, has got to be a huge moment. Richards' pitch on the way. This is going to be flared up and over the second baseman and into right field. Base hit for Burton. Burton with a nice lefty swing like his hero, Shohei Ohtani.
Stepping in next to bat, number 5 is
Paxton Williams stands on the other batter's box, but we'll look to get a nice swing like his hero, Shohei Ohtani.
Your third baseman, number 2, Alex Bankhead.
Paxton Williams struck out in the second inning. Takes a strike here. Burton leads away from first. Richards gives a look. Pitch to Williams is outside, evens the count at 1-1. Richards slides one right over the outside edge. Nice pitch, nice frame down there from Crawford. Richard looks at his runner. 1-2 pitch is on its way. Spins a curveball just high. Williams now level 2-2. And swings through that one. Runner on first means no go there, so a strikeout. Williams down 0 for 2 now with a pair of Ks.
Now batting for North Carolina, number 11, he is Thomas Parsons.
Thomas Parsons, who walked on a long at-bat back in the second inning, resulted in a pitching change mid-at-bat. Battled and battled and battled and battled and finally walked, was stranded at first at the end of that inning. Now he's going to bloop one into right field. This lands in. Will we get an out here at second, though? Florida does get the out there. I think Burton was unsure whether that ball was going to be caught. So that ball hits some green out there. And then Burton gets put out 9-5. Parsons reaches first on the single. And now Cullen King will step in. He popped out to the third baseman back in the second inning. King will come up with a runner on and 2 down in this one. One down. 2 down. Pitch on the way from Richards. Outside, Crawford again with that little frame effort. 2-0 as Parsons stands on second. Advance on that last pitch in the dirt. Here's one down. And now 3-0 to King. Spins a curveball, top of the zone for strike 1. So Richards finds a strike. King now, true hitter's count. We'll see what he does here. Pitch on the way, that's in there for a strike. King with an awkward swing there. I think he knew that was coming in. He was taking. Pitch finishes outside and King reaches on a walk. This is going to bring up leadoff hitter Camden Cox. Cullen King bouncing over there. Favorite player Bryce Harper. It's a guy that knows how to get on base. King is over there. Might have made the same sound effect as Jonathan, my camera guy here. That pitch was real close. Ball 1. Good stop by Crawford on that one. Doesn't go all the way to the screen. So 2-0 to Cox here, leadoff hitter. Struck out in the first, singled in the last inning, scored a run. Pitch on its way inside. Richards, when he's missed outside. This has been, that pitch was uncommon. There's an outside miss. Now Cox trots over to first. So that loads up the bases. So conversation happening out on the field amongst the North Carolina coaches, it seems.
And at the end of 3, your score, Alabama 4, Texas 0.
Maybe a conversation about a courtesy runner. Cox the catcher. And now it appears Florida is in for a pitching change. Richards will give way, and we will come back and chat about the new pitcher, Caston Story, in just a moment. We'll be right back. Come back and watch the DYB World Series.
I think Big League Chew came out of the fact that I really loved baseball. It was the summer of 1977 when I first came up with the idea of starting in a minor league bullpen, just the dream of an idea. I love playing ball, and I love chewing bubblegum.
Big League Chew is one of the few bubblegums that has survived over 30 years, almost going now 40 years. It's an iconic gum that has always been associated with baseball, and so the two of them together just makes a lot of sense.
Sharing my ideas with my teammates, I probably drove them crazy with it, but the one idea gained a toehold. And the idea was basically, we don't have to be cool by chewing the other stuff. We can chew bubblegum, and if you shredded it and put it in the pouch, it would be even cooler because you could take a little or you could take a lot, and you could really have a lot of fun with competitions to blowing bubbles while you're just kind of killing time in the bullpen. I think the biggest evolution was moving the production back to the USA. And the Ford Gum guys have done a spectacular job refining the formula, making the gum even more fun than it's ever been.
We've come out with other flavors. We now have cotton candy. We'll be coming out with blue raspberry. And we also have come out in different forms. Any gum we make with the Big League Chew name has to have what we call bubbleability. And if it doesn't have bubbleability, the Big League Chew name doesn't go on it.
It's because of the love of the game that Big League Chew happened. And I think if I had to send one message, that's it. If you love something, somehow things will work out.
Oh, 0-1 here to Caden Nicodemus. First pitch from Caston Story, up and away. This is a North Carolina team that right now leads 6-0, fouled off down the line. Coach Cox telling me we had a fill-in-the-blank question. Here's how that goes. Your team plays its best when we are aggressive, and they have been aggressive today. You see that hard swing from Nicodemus. We have seen Jace Fields take some just powerful hacks as a team that is definitely aggressive. And here's an aggressive swing on cue, and this is going to get out of here. A grand slam for Caden Nicodemus. What a stroke. That ball was tagged. So Nicodemus bombs one out of here for the grand slam. And on that 4-run blast, this game is going to end at the run rule. We're at 10 runs at the completion of 4, or just about as it would be. But Nicodemus's grand slam is going to end this one. Was just talking literally the sentence before about this team being aggressive. And Caden Nicodemus turns on a pitch and sends it over the right field fence for a grand slam, and that brings this one to a close. I think it's pretty easy to say what our USA Baseball play the game is going to be. Here it is right there, out and gone. What a swing. Caden Nicodemus puts a charge in one and brings this one to a close. Like his hero, Freddie Freeman, in any number of home run derbies, and any number of Atlanta Braves and LA Dodger seasons, that lefty stroke ends it. And Caden Nicodemus, your USA Baseball play of the game. One full day of play is in the books here in Division I in the O-Zone. We do have a look, or will have a look, when the Mississippi-Virginia game comes to a close. But we have a bit of a grasp on where games will go tomorrow. The winner of this one, North Carolina, will take on Lexington, the home team. Florida will take on the winner of Texas, Alabama. That was Texas, so it's all laid out for you for tomorrow. But tomorrow here from Field 8, Day 2, the beginning of bracket play, we will actually have some different teams for you out here from Field 8. So a real fun afternoon of action, and we hope you have enjoyed watching it. We hope you've enjoyed watching this one, North Carolina and Florida. We hope you're enjoying the rest of your Friday. Come watch some more DYB World Series this weekend. Good afternoon, everybody.